more than 8 centuries ago, in a small town called Tikrit in Iraq, a child was born who would go on to change the course of Islamic history. His name was Salahuddin Yusuf ibn Ayyub, famously known as Salahuddin Ayyubi. From the very beginning, Salahuddin was raised in a family of honor and discipline. His father was a respected governor, and his household was filled with the values of courage, piety, and service to Islam. As a boy, Salahuddin was not only trained in the art of war, but also in Islamic knowledge, Quran, and the noble manners of a leader. He grew up humble, modest, and deeply devoted to Allah. His character was molded by both faith and discipline, preparing him for the extraordinary role that awaited him. As he entered his youth, Salahuddin served under his uncle, Shirkuh, a famous general in the Muslim armies of Egypt and Syria. Through years of service, battles, and leadership, Salahuddin's talents became clear. After Shirkuh's passing, the young commander rose to power and eventually became the Sultan of Egypt. But unlike many rulers of his time, Salahuddin had a vision that stretched far beyond wealth or politics. His dream was to unite the Muslims under one banner and to liberate Jerusalem, the holy city of prophets, from the control of the Crusaders. This vision became the mission of his life. The Crusaders had captured Jerusalem in 1099. Their conquest was marked by bloodshed and brutality. Tens of thousands of Muslims and Jews were slaughtered, and Masjid Al-Aqsa, one of Islam's holiest sites, was desecrated. For nearly 90 years, the city remained under Crusader rule, a constant wound in the heart of the Muslim Ummah. Salahuddin understood that Jerusalem could only be regained if Muslims stood together, and so he dedicated his life to bringing unity to a divided world. Step by step, he united Egypt, Syria, and other Muslim lands, preparing for the great mission ahead. His leadership inspired hope and strength across the region. In the year 1187, his moment arrived. The Crusaders had grown arrogant, and under his leadership, the Muslims faced them in the Battle of Hattin. It was a day that shook the world. Salahuddin's army, driven by faith and discipline, crushed the Crusader forces. Thousands were captured, and the Crusader strength was broken. The path to Jerusalem was now open. Later that year, Salahuddin marched toward the holy city. The Crusaders, weakened and demoralized, could not resist for long. In October 1187, Jerusalem surrendered, and for the first time in almost a century, Masjid Al-Aqsa was free once again. This was the moment the Muslim Ummah had long prayed for. But here is where Salahuddin's greatness truly shone. Unlike the Crusaders, who had massacred innocent people when they captured Jerusalem, Salahuddin showed mercy. Christians were allowed safe passage to leave the city unharmed, and Jews, who had been banned for decades, were welcomed back to live peacefully. The city, once scarred by violence, became a place of coexistence under his rule. Salahuddin Ayyubi's character was as inspiring as his victories. He was generous, humble, and deeply spiritual. He never sought luxury for himself, even when he ruled vast lands. His enemies, even in Europe, admired him. When Salahuddin passed away in 1193, he left behind little wealth, but his true legacy was far greater: faith, unity, and justice. To this day, he remains a timeless symbol of Islamic chivalry, leadership, and the liberator of Masjid Al-Aqsa.